Hi Marshall, I have a very special treat for you tonight. So get comfy and get ready to smile, laugh, and feel very special because that's how you make everybody feel every single day. I asked your closest friends and family to give us some insights into your life, both past and present. I gave everybody 2 unique questions to answer, and here's what they said. Enjoy.
Happy birthday, baby brother. It's time that you turned 40, catching up with the rest of us here. I had 2 questions that were given out. First was, what makes you the best brother? I am very lucky to have such a generous and caring brother such as yourself. Over the years, you've given without asking in return on birthdays, on special occasions, the time when we needed stuff after Sandy hit, that you were always there, gave with no question, never asked for anything in return, and you still never do. With the funniest moment, I mean, there's so many over the years, but the one that is true to heart to me is the times where we had our WWE wrestling matches. Marshall was never as big as he was when he was younger. He actually used to be really small and really skinny. He loved doing the Jimmy Superfly Snuka move off the top of the couch, off the top of the dresser in my room, and loved to land on top of me and then go running to mom and dad when he was done. So, yeah, my funniest moments with Marshall always were whenever we had to wrestle. It was great brotherly fun. It's something that to this day I'll always remember and always brings a smile to my face. I love you, Marshall, and happy birthday.
Marshall, happy 40th birthday. I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. I wanted to thank you for all of the wonderful memories over the past few years as my brother-in-law and uncle, of teaching my children how to be semi-pro wrestlers at any time of the day or night, for getting them to dance around naked and getting it on video, for teaching them how to pick people's noses, as that's always an important life skill, and most importantly, dropping my wedding crashing daughter onto the dance floor head first. Good times, great fun. Can't wait for many more years of wonderful family memories with you. Happy birthday, happy 40th, and many more.
So, Rosalie, what's the craziest thing Uncle has done?
Tried to take out my tooth and tried to pick out my nose.
Does he do that all the time?
Yes.
Okay.
Some crazy things that Uncle Marshall did in the past. Let's see. When we were on our way to spring training one year and we had the top down on a Mustang, and we ended up having to pull over on Alligator Alley because it got too cold. We were huddled up in the front towards the air conditioning. Another time was when we were at spring training and a foul ball came his way and he caught it with his bare hand. That was definitely impressive. Then there was also a time when I went paddleboarding with him in New Jersey. The first day I came up, and I ended up losing my glasses, and we spent about 20 minutes searching through the water for them. We still weren't able to find them. What makes him a great uncle? Well, he's always trying to joke around, which is fun. He always cares about everyone, thinks about everything, and just overall is just really great. So, happy birthday.
Marshall, better known as the boy from Bricktown. Marshall has never known discrimination in any form. After arriving at Stockton for his first time for his sophomore year, Marshall found himself in the freshman's dorm at age 21. The next day, he notifies us he's sharing an apartment with 3 Latinos. This led to the beginning of a long-term relationships, including one of his closest friends, and a quality MAK will become known for. At his friend's encouragement, Marshall became a White House intern. He now finds himself sharing an apartment with Mexican nationals, later on, who join his family for Thanksgiving dinner. No matter who Marshall meets, under what circumstances, he becomes a dependable friend forever. Examples are some of his elementary school friends in attendance. He's generous to a fault and has been known to photograph happy occasions under extreme circumstances, has given speeches under duress, has been depended upon to raise the level of parties, and has allowed his apartment to be an oasis for any friends and family. Has been a crazy uncle that knows no bounds, and a son who is appreciated and reliable without limitations. Fortunately, Marshall has recently found a person who exhibits like qualities and recognizes what makes Marshall the good person that he is.
Hi, my question is from Rita. What's the worst thing Marshall's ever done and gotten the most trouble? Well, I can answer that with 3 words. Parties, parties, parties. Luckily, he's gotten out of them with not a speck of trouble, and he did okay. And he still throws great parties. He doesn't get in trouble for them now either. So I don't think there's anything he's ever done terrible. He's basically a really good person. All I can say is the initials TW, and we all know what that means, and that's the worst that I can encounter. Love you to pieces. Bye.
Wow, what a great few monologues by the Canfor clan. You clearly have a family that loves you very much. Now, please take a few moments to enjoy this very special musical intermission.
Uncle, I love you. I know you look bit crazy, and I don't love you how you are. You are a great uncle. I know. Love, Rosalie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marshall Canfor. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, what talent! Let's all give Kevin a round of applause.
Sam, I don't see you clapping enough.
All right, folks, simmer down. Here's a few more videos to enjoy.
It's on.
Okay.
Hi, Uncle Marshall.
Hi, Uncle Marshall.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We love you.
I love you.
Come on.
We were asked to answer 2 questions. One was, what was your most drunkest moment? And for Claudia and I, it's all the drunk dials that we had when we moved to California. There were plenty. Usually we knew they were coming either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night. And it was fun. It was fun to get them. I'm not sure if you remember all of them, but we loved receiving those calls because we knew it was from a good friend, and he was calling to say hello, whether he remembered or not, and whether he knew what he was talking about. But it was fun. It was a good call. And the second question was, why did we choose Mariano as the godfather? I'm sorry, you as the godfather for Mariano. And it's because for us, a godfather is someone who's going to be there for the kids and who's going to be there in our kids' lives for a very long time and for their entire life, and also be a good role model to them. And we know that you'll be that, right? You'll be that person. So we appreciate you. We appreciate what you do for us and how good of a friend you are to me and to my family. So we love you very much and we miss you. From Mexico, sending happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Right?
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Love you.
Love you.
We
Bye.
have a bow and arrow. I love you.
Hey Marshall, this is your buddy Pat. Wishing you a happy 40th birthday. This is from the past. This is from September 7th I made this. And you'll note that by the time you see this, your New York Mets will be on their way into the playoffs and subsequent World Series. I'm actually able to predict that. for you as part of your birthday gift. So I had two questions to answer. One was some disparaging comment of you about being my roommate. I don't have anything in that area. You were the finest roommate I could have asked for. And if I could summarize Marshall in one word, what would it be? I think I would go with genuine. Do I have to explain it? I don't have enough time. All right, buddy. Happy birthday. Love you.
Hey, the first time we met Marshall, we knew this guy could do anything. Not so fast.
So on the last trip to the Thousand Island, he promised us that all dogs will go on the paddleboard.
Amber did it. Reagan and Freddie did it too.
And what about Tsar? Well, there's always another time.
And on a serious note, we love Marshall. Well, because he loves dogs.
And his family.
And probably Rita too.
Happy birthday!
My funniest memory of Marshall would have to be the day that I met him. He must have been maybe 12 or 13 years old, and he was playing with my brother. And I remember it pretty well because they were playing in my garage, and when I walked into the garage, him and my brother were actually playing house together. A little strange, but you know, it happened. I'd have to say that Marshall's most endearing quality is just that he's thoughtful and giving. He's done a lot of good things for me throughout the years. Happy birthday, man! Happy 40th. Braden, say happy birthday. Say happy birthday. Let's go, Mets.
First word that comes to mind when I think of Marshall is Costco. Marshall really loves that place. But just like he loves Costco, he's definitely dedicated and loyal to his friends and family. Really can't imagine another person who is as enthusiastic and dedicated to his friends and family. So happy birthday, Marshall, and let's go Mets!
I hope everyone enjoyed the second half of the show, and I guess it's now my turn to share some of my thoughts. So I'll start. My first question that I was anonymously given was to tell you guys all about some of Marshall's quirks that I've learned over the last year. So I prepared a few that I hope he doesn't mind that I share. The first one is I am no longer allowed to buy anything that's this color. If you can only imagine how hard it is to try to decorate a home without the color brown, it's really tricky. Think wood floors, wood furniture, wood tables. Luckily, people stain wood. But anyways, I guess I'll survive without the color brown in my life. Next, Marshall has more hair products and more items for his personal hygiene than anyone I've ever met in my life. More than a busload of supermodels going to like a photo shoot. And I have a couple pictures that I can show you to essentially kind of prove that point. I'm not lying. And this is after a cleaning lady came too. Just throwing it out there. No wonder he's completely obsessed with Costco. Next, I have a third item that's not really quirks, probably more of a compliment. Many of you probably already know this, but Marshall is incredibly witty and really has a way with words. And there are a few specific things that he said and posted that I thought were really, really fun. So I'm going to share those with you. Oh, I love this one. I didn't get it at first. So cute. And this is my all-time favorite. It's pretty recent. You guys have probably seen it, but it's just, this is just perfect. Marshall has a few more interesting obsessions that I can share. He loves laundry. I think he's almost obsessed with laundry. We do laundry all the time. We never have less than 4 different types of detergent and 3 different bleaches. But luckily I don't have to do it, but I am always stuck folding. He also loves anything with truffles. Wawa iced tea, we must have at least 4 or 5 at any point in time. His beloved Jeep, now also known as the Pope Mobile. sup, and not dinner, not that kind of sup. And also Freddie, obsessed with Freddie, but I'm obsessed with Freddie too, so that's fine. Anyways, so now on to my mushy message. I didn't want to just sit here and read something and try to memorize and mess up and fudge up, and instead I figured let me be consistent with pictures and words for y'all to read, so I'm going to share a message in that way. Love you. Mwah.
All right, you're on.
Marshall!
Happy birthday!
Happy 40th!
That's right.
Lordy, lordy, look who's 40.
Whoa! And you're getting this on video.
Yes.
Who's better than you? Throw away all your gifts. This is the premiere gift.
Your surprise big gift. Richard and Sal, and we're even going to kiss.
We are?
No,
yes, we are.
That's as close as we're going to get.
My hand is down Richard's pants, though. I'm rubbing his butt cheeks.
My butt cheese.
That too.
Happy birthday, Marshall.
Have a great one, buddy.
Right in the middle. Gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the next part, and I expect that all three of you know what to do, but I'm going to set you up. Place your hands above your head. Yeah, you need to put them on your head or behind your head, whatever works. Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. No. Yes. All right, guys, here. I'm going to help you out right now. I'm going to give you a little tip, all right? Woman, wiggle side to side. All right, woman, do that. Guys, wiggle front to back. Front to back. Front to back. All right, here we go. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.